Well, hey folks, it's your old pal King Waspinator here. Welcome back to Total Party Skills. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my wife to agree to do a video about the consent rules in Dune, but I did manage to get a very special guest star to come on and talk about it. So everyone give a big Total Party welcome to Alexander Scarsguard, star of the upcoming Gerard Villalobos' Dune adaptation in theaters or streaming services this autumn.
Yes, oh, wait a minute, what? Uh, how am I supposed to know? There's no marker for how high I float. Greetings. I am the Dr. Baron Vladistok Harkonnen, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the consent rules in Dune. Now, I've had to put a lot of thought into consent as the Lord and Overmaster of Gidi Prime, especially because I do myself like to enjoy a little bit of role-playing with my nephew Fade Rotha from time to time, but he's not always in the mood, and often when those sorts of days are going on, I take a long stroll down to the local Subway sandwich shop and order a 12-inch meatball. Sometimes I even get two. I'll hand one to my loyal manservant Nafud and have him carry it for me on the way back home and keep it in my refrigerator. Anyway, though, as a very sadistic world leader, I must say I, too, actually consent to the inclusion of consent roles in this, the Dune Adventures in the Imperium role-playing game. Because that way, as a member of the Gygaxian school of DMing, I can carefully monitor how tense and afraid and uptight my players are as I constantly undermine their every whim and wish, with plot twist after plot twist, and annihilating booby traps and puzzles that there's no human way that could possibly know without having read novel upon novel of world information for context. Just like the Dune Adventures in the Imperium role-playing game, come to think of it. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Go out there and order your consent dice tonight from modiphius.com. I recommend you use them. Your players may not be into it at first, but, if you're just persistent, eventually they'll be forced to accept the consent dice. Have a good one. And stay waspinated.